guys, what can I say? Before I start, the shirt is here, but when that first goal went in, that second goal went in, I threw it. Absolutely fucking embarrassing. Honestly, guys, I'm telling you now, yeah. We lost that game in the first 10, 15 minutes of that second half. Even before they scored, guys. How am I? I'm sitting on a sofa. I can see the momentum is truly on their side. I can see we were getting slung around for a whole 30, even beyond that second goal, a whole 30 minutes. Towards the end of that first half, we were getting bosh, bash, bang, banged across the floor. For a whole hour, we were getting slapped around here. And this manager did not think at one moment, make a sub. Guys, it's a fucking final. I'm not even gonna come here and slate the whole Kepa, if he should have started or not started. That's a whole different conversation. He's been playing in the build up to the. He's been playing in the build up to the tournament, so it just generally makes sense to to carry on, keep his momentum. Don't try and piss about. City play Trafford, no problem. We play Kepa, no problem. You're inviting pressure for that beyond that first 20 minutes of that first half. We could not break through that City's front four. Kepa is holding onto the ball for too long, and City get into the perfect shape of that front four, and they were trying, and we couldn't break through beyond that. The ball kept going long, it's coming back. What did Trossard do, guys? I don't know. I've said this in so many match reactions, and I'll keep saying it again. This summer, this attack needs a fresh makeover. We need a makeover like we've never seen one before. I can make you an entire argument that entire attack from start to bottom, wipe it out. Just wipe it out. Get the items on the table and just voodoo, wipe the whole thing out. That attack, guys, hand on heart, it is the worst in the league. And I've said that in so many games. We're not going to get over the line because of that attack. We're not. And the quicker people understand that, the better. Because this attack is an eyesore. I've said it so many times. Gyökeres, Saka, Trossard doesn't work. Gyökeres, Martinelli, Madueke doesn't work. Madueke on the left, Saka on the right, Havertz in the middle doesn't work. Havertz in the midfield is redundant as hell. There's literally no point in trying that. You might as well go with Skelly. Havertz in the middle, I've said it so many times, guys. It's too passive. We were getting overrun in that midfield time and time again. Havertz can't move. His legs are gone. He needs to go as well. His legs are gone. If it's not striker, none. I don't want to see it. It's the same with Marino. If he's not playing up top, I don't want to see this guy in that middle because it's too passive. We got overrun for pretty much the entirety of that second half. That first 10 minutes, I said, guys, this is not working. Change it. Get Madueke on instead of Saka. Get him running at fullbacks. And what do we go and do? We just camp, and a mistake from a keeper, bang. And then the same exact goal happens again. And then you bring Martinelli on, one of the worst cameos, guys. I'm actually lost for words. How much vocabulary I've got to describe how shit Martinelli is. He's another one. I've been on this guy. I've seen how shit this guy is for so long. Martinelli is one of our worst forwards we've got at this football club. Cannot drive with the ball, cannot carry the ball, one-dimensional, cannot do anything apart from cut inside and just flung the ball back post. And most of the time, it doesn't even get to the back post. He's one of our worst attackers, along with Trossard. I'm sorry, Trossard, I like you, but you need to get out as well. You need to get out as well. You're too hot and cold. You need to get out. Havertz, get out. Gyökeres, personally, cut your losses in the summer. But fine, he won't go. Martinelli, Trossard need to get binned. Both of them. Havertz, binned. Jesus, binned. That's 4 players. All 4 of them need to go. Accept anything. If they offer you a Fredo, plus take it. Don't even think about profit. Don't think about profit and loss. Take anything you can from those 4 players. And Saka as well, you're the captain. What have you done? He's lost, guys. Saka, I've said it so many times. He has lost, that magic. Even if you want to call it magic, he has lost that little bit of glimpse of little trickery he had. You know what he's gonna do. He wants to cut in, get that little bit of yard of space, and pop the shot. He had an opportunity there in the first half. Took too many touches, chances gone. He's lost it, guys. He can't trap a ball. He can't carry it. He can protect it a little bit because he's still got that strength. But aside from that, Saka as well. He signed a new deal, guys. The entire attack needs a makeover. If we're being completely honest, apart from Eze, that entire attack needs to go. That midfield, I've said it as well, not balanced. Zubimendi and Rice do not need to play together. You don't need that. You do not need either. You play either or. Because our midfield was getting overrun. We did not have a ball progressor. You have Havertz, who's got no legs. He can't carry the ball. It's a 2-man midfield. Zubimendi, nowhere to be seen. It's a 1-man midfield. Rice, under pressure, is not it. So the whole midfield is getting bypassed. That whole second half, our midfield was just getting bypassed. We were not combative at all in that midfield. Fair play to the defense, they held their own. Saliba and Gabriel held their own. Hincapié was getting cooked. He needed to come off as well. I'm just saying, guys, people asking me, is this cup linked with the league title? It is. And I said it in the previous reaction against Everton, and I'll say it again. This game here we've just lost here is a massive dent in that whole team's morale. You needed to win this. You needed to win this. Carry on that momentum. Build that confidence in that dressing room. And the last thing you need is these players feeling sorry for themselves. Because if that starts to happen, guys, we're fucked. There's nothing more pathetic in a group of men feeling sorry for themselves. Because what happens? What starts to happen after that is mistakes happen. That mistake from Kepa, I don't know what he was doing. It's a routine catch. It's a routine catch. You catch that ball and you stop the attack. There was bits in that second half. He's holding on to the ball. You're inviting pressure. We're struggling to play out. You're holding on to the ball for at least 30, 50 seconds. For what? What are you doing? Do you want to dribble past the players? Like, what are you doing? Pathetic performance, guys. Absolutely pathetic. We could not play out for the entirety of that second half. The entirety of that game here. We could not build anything consistently. We could not build any sustainable attack. Guys, I keep saying, come this summer, at least Havertz, Jesus, Martinelli, Trossard, all need to go. Each and every single one of them need to bounce immediately. We cannot create anything with those four. And Noni as well, decision making on the flipping floor. I've said it. Guys, all these players, you're seeing it now. Last summer we were in for Madueke. I said no. I saw what happened against Chelsea. I said no, stay away from this guy, and you're seeing it. It's gonna be a long 2 weeks, guys. A long 2 weeks. Because now it's international break. They're gonna have to sit on this. They're gonna have to sit on this. We were poor. We were getting overrun for the entirety of that game. Havertz in the midfield does not work. It's not worked since we've signed this guy. It has not worked once. It will not work again, and you keep playing it again, and we'll get cooked again, guys. Havertz in that midfield should not happen. Merino in that midfield, no. Rice and Zubimendi, in certain games it works, but not every game. You need players who are press resistant in that midfield. We did not have that. We need players who can receive the ball under pressure and carry it. Rice is not good at receiving that ball under pressure. I don't know what Arsenal fans are smoking seeing Rice as a 6. He's not a 6. At the very best, he's a box-to-box. And a decent one at that. But if you're going to play Rice there, you need someone who's good at receiving the ball under pressure. Havertz can do that, but he can't turn. He can't turn. The guy looks slim, but Gyökeres looks like he can turn better than him. Pathetic performance. Like that's the best I can describe it. We lost that final in the first 10 minutes of that second half. You can already tell what kind of game it was in that second half. We did not turn up at any point in that second half. At any point in that second half. I don't know what he was smoking. We looked nervous. We looked like we didn't even want to play. And then within 2 passages of play, bang, goal. We had a couple chances in that first half. We didn't take it. So what? That was the only bit of chance we had in that entirety of that game. I'm not even counting those last 10 minutes. Why should I? Yeah, guys, it's so important to win that game. And we didn't even do that. The first trophy means so much. You needed to win that. Get your first trophy under your belt. Relieve some pressure a little bit for yourself. Now you have to win the league. If it wasn't even a must. Because it was a must. That league title was a must. This League Cup wasn't, but you needed to get that. Get your hands on that silverware. Get your hands on that trophy. Get a feel of it. Get the mood in the dressing room high. Get it. Have that dressing room feeling elated. But you completely capitulated in that whole second half. And surprise, surprise, we conceded. And then we conceded again. Come this summer. We need to rebuild that attack, because we cannot go another season with that front four, with those 4 attacking options. It's poor. It is poor decision making for Martinelli. Poor decision making from Noni. Poor. We cannot, under any circumstances, do anything with that attack. It might get us over the line this season. It might. Let's see how this season plays out. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see how this season plays out. But in big decisions, Arteta, you needed to make that changes early. You took too long. By the time those guys came on, we're 2-0 down already. We are 2-0 down already. to play Ben White, I'm not even too mad at playing Ben White, because I actually think as an attacking option, he's a lot better than Mosquera. Maybe in that game at the Etihad, he might go with Mosquera instead. But we were not at it, and I don't know why. Your first opportunity to win a trophy and you play like that. But we play like that anyway, guys. So what does it matter? Anyways, you know what the score was. We lost that game in that second half. Absolutely poor. Nico O'Reilly just back post twice. You virtually concede the same goal 2 times in a row, guys. It's better get over the line in that Premier League. I swear to God, guys, I can't do this. Your first opportunity to get your hands on some piece of silverware, you completely fumbled it. You didn't even give a fight. What kind of final was that? How many times did we actually get into City's half and actually break lines? Poor. Absolutely poor. It is what it is, guys. But we move. Got Bournemouth next in 2 weeks. You better show up for that. Otherwise, the cracks will start to seal, man. The seal starts to crack, whatever the flipping saying is.